My bad, y'all. Boss Hog K Pro to talk to boxing. Before I get into my video, this ain't gonna be that long. Think about changing my name to Boss Hog Boxing. Shout out to the person that pitched that idea. I forgot their name. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm thinking about changing it from Boss Hog K Pro to Boss Hog Boxing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, okay? In the comment section. Stephen Espinoza talks about the Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. Excuse me for being late to the party. I work a lot. I'm a man. I'm a husband. I do date nights and other stuff. And then, I'm a dad. My daughter's cheerleaders. They do the cheer competitions and all that. And I work and then I train people. I'm busy. I be ripping and running all over the city. I'm barely at home, and I do this boxing thing part-time. So, excuse me, what I'm saying, if I'm late to the party on a lot of these videos, but, I be busy, so I apologize. But let's talk boxing. So Stephen Espinoza was interviewed by Fight Hype TV. He basically was talking about, where they are currently as it pertains to the Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. He basically just said, hey, we close. We closer than we were last fall. He said that, he's optimistic that the deal will get done. He said, but he's not banking on it. He said, because, last year he thought the fight was going to get done, and then, it didn't get done. So he also said that the June 17th date, he don't know where that come from. They never discussed the June 17th date, so he don't know where that came from. So gain some clarity and ground on where they are in this fight. My response is I still don't think this fight gonna happen. That's my opinion. That's my viewpoint. I don't believe that Terence Crawford wants to fight Errol Spence. It ain't because he's afraid. It's mainly because of the fact that I don't feel like he wants Errol Spence to gain more fans off of his name. You know what I mean? He don't, I feel like Terence Crawford, don't really too much, I won't say care for Errol Spence, but he doesn't want to, give Errol Spence that opportunity to get that belt. I feel like if Errol Spence was white or Hispanic, he would allow it. They would have been fought. That's just my opinion. Errol Spence being another black man. Terence Crawford had problems with black men. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? People could, think about it. Anybody white that says something about Terence Crawford, he ain't say nothing. The Bud Boys don't say nothing. But if they black, they say something, they coming for you. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I'm just going off of actions, right? Actions speak louder than words. So I don't believe this fight gonna happen. If it does, trust me, I want this fight. I want Errol Spence and Terence Crawford to fight. I want to see these dudes. My bad, I'm backing up my driveway. I want to see these dudes make millions. And I want to see if the hype that Terence Crawford has, is it real? You know what I'm saying? He getting in there with a real welterweight. Let's see. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's easy to sit there and say, oh, a dude is this and that and the third. The only way you see if a dude real is if he getting up some real competition. That's just what it is. So I'm anxious to see, what this is about. You know what I mean? We see the skill, we see the talent of Terence Crawford. I just want to see him in there with a killer. That's it. I want to see Errol Spence in there with Terence Crawford. I want to see how Errol Spence do with Terence Crawford. I want that. But the thing is, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think Terence Crawford even care, But it is questionable to me, some things. How do you talk about how bad PBC and Stephen Espinoza was and Al Heyman, but then you go back to doing business with them to try to make this fight happen? I don't get that. But at the end of the day, like I said my piece. I don't think this fight will happen. You got some buddy saying, oh, you think Terence Crawford scared of Errol Spence? I never said that. I don't think he's afraid of Errol Spence. I think, personally, I've even said, I said, man, I don't think any fighter's afraid of any fighter when they get in that ring. I think he respects Errol Spence as far as his style as a fighter, but I don't think he respects Errol Spence as a man. I didn't think Terence Crawford thought Errol Spence originally was like that. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. I think because Terence Crawford is used to being the guy to punk people, like, you know, pull your car. Hey, bro, let's go in this room and see who come out first. Like, that's what he be doing. And then he see Errol Spence is on that type of time. So he like, man, hold on, man. He's not used to that. You know what I mean? He's not used to a guy being on the same page as him, you know, who's just as competitive as him. Both of them are competitive. But Errol Spence and him, their competitive nature is the same. You know what I mean? So, as far as competitive nature, like, they don't want to lose. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. Like I said, if they do fight, I'll be excited. But I'm not going to sit here and go on my way and get my hopes up and to, you know, and, oh, hope this fight happens, and then it don't happen. And then we sitting here, you know, again. You know what I mean? Like, talking about stuff that don't matter. You know? So, like I said, I'm looking forward to the fight. Hopefully it happens. I don't think it does. You know, that's what it is. I think it's not going to happen. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. That's just what I see. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Boss gone.